we'll just go through all of them, and then we have time to practice.
There's no need to make that noise. Whoa.
Okay, so we're going to do the adductors, and so for this one you can palpate as a group. Okay. So for against gravity, you're going to lie on the test side. So the side that I'm actually testing is her left side here. We're going to put her right leg, her non-test leg, in abduction. So there's room to abduct. And you can support her leg. She doesn't have to hold it here and try to do it. So I can support her leg, and I can support at the pelvis too. And the movement is to bring this leg up to your other one. Okay, so go ahead. Yeah. Good job. That's full range. All right, and so she would be a 3+, so that's your screen. So when you... Sure. Yeah, so you can have a helper, because I want to make sure that I'm stabilizing too. All right, and do that again, and you're going to resist, you're going to resist right on the medial aspect of the thigh, proximal to the knee. All right, and let's do moderate. Good. 4, and good. And you can feel the palpation right under your hand when you give resistance too, because it's just right on this medial side. You're palpating the adductors as a group.
So in the video that we send you, we only do it gravity eliminated with resistance, because our other book never had someone do this because it's really hard to do. Okay, this is a really hard movement for a lot of people to do.
And then gravity eliminated, she's going to be in supine. So it's pretty much the same position as when you did range of motion. The book actually says that you can take the test leg and bring it out into abduction, support the leg, stabilize the pelvis, and you're going to bring your leg in. Good. So you're just taking away the weight of the leg to get rid of gravity. You're not helping with the movement.
So you could do some rotation if you were weak. A lot of people substitute if they don't have strong adductors by rotating. So you could do something like that.
So you're only bringing it back to 0 and not bringing it.
Yeah, you can put this leg out into
Yeah.
abduction.
Yeah.
I mean, the book says that you can start her in abduction and move in, because you're still, those are the muscles that you're contracting. But if you put this one in abduction and go all the way, that's fine.
I think in the video, because we do, in the video that I put up for you guys, because we test, manual muscle test in the gravity eliminated position, we do put the leg like this, which is fine.
Okay, so now let's do external rotation. So for this one, the patient's going to be sitting. So it's the same position. What's that? The pelvis rotation for adductors. So external rotators are too deep to palpate. Your position against gravity is the same position as your range of motion screen, so that's good. So external rotation, again, you're going to bring the foot in like that. So your screen, let's see you do that. Good. So she would be a 3+, so that's your screen. When you give resistance, you're going to apply resistance on the medial aspect of your lower leg. Go ahead. I'm also applying counter pressure with this hand, but it's more of a stabilizer. So go ahead. So my real resistance is coming from the hand that's on the lower leg, so you're resisting into external rotation, but this hand is important to stabilize and apply that counter pressure. Okay, and let's do max. Good. And then I'm watching her pelvis for substitutions. And they're too deep. For the gravity eliminated position, she's going to be supine.
Do you want to just show external, and then we'll do both supine?
Oh, that was external.
I'm sorry, internal, and then we'll do both supine?
The internal one.
Oh, yeah.
Where was?
Yeah, okay. Okay, we already did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's do. And so for this one, for gravity eliminated, you're actually going to have the patient with their knee extended and their hip extended, and you're just going to have them externally
remember we showed you that you can also externally or internally rotate without coming up at the hip. So remember that. You can just turn that foot out and turn the foot in.
Because if we were doing it this way, you're really testing sartorius as opposed to the external rotators that you're.
Should we just maybe a few minutes even practice on one time on each other? Can we do that?
Yeah. And then you can teach the rest.